Peeps! If we could just take a little moment of silence for a little peep. Anyways, I feel like a peep is more of an Easter treat. Now they do it for everything. You've always got your classic peep cheeks. What is the other peep shape? A bunny. But instead of bunnies, we have snowman and gingerbread man and maybe female tree. A normal peep, just sugar, marshmallow, not really a flavor. We have the gingerbread tasting like gingerbread. Candy cane flavored cheeks. But I hope the trees are... I know pine soda is a thing, but I hope the trees don't taste like a spruce. And to be fair, snow doesn't taste like anything. A lot of people hate Peeps because it is a marshmallow. People don't like marshmallow. But I like them. All of them are gluten and fat free though. But if you're a vegetarian, vegan, you're going to have to avoid. Because there is gelatin. I think the gingerbread is basically the same other than the gingerbread. And the tree should be the same as the snowman, just different colors. And these just have candy cane. They're a bit bigger, so nutritionally it's slightly different. But the bread, the tree, and the man all pretty much the same. That same being not much of anything. The packaging isn't really all that exciting. Nothing fun to say, just kind of a peep, probably know what that is. They don't need to say anything. Is anyone else even making something like this? Or do they have like a patent on the sugar covered marshmallow? Which would be odd, but I've seen weirder. I guess it is the end of the year, so why not do a little reflecting? I don't really know if it is possible for someone my size to fall off, but I feel like I have. You do not as like a channel that is so growing. But kind of like as a person, you know, work is work, but I've seemed to be missing a ton of my uploads. Typically I like to do Wednesday, Friday at 12. Clearly, sometimes I like to sleep. But you know, I get busy and I like to get everything done at once, which means I just end up not having time to edit. I mean, trust me, I have plenty of pre-recorded. I mean, my mail review, that was like 6 months prior. Didn't even plan it to be at Thanksgiving, but it worked out that way. Snowmen seem like the most basic. These guys look happy. The bottom are even happier. I can tell they're fresh. Like, very soft, more than I remember. And it smells just purely of a marshmallow, which I like. Sometimes I just get a big bag of the jet puffs like this, but no sugar. And the weird thing about a peep is a normal marshmallow, they put on some sort of the powder on the outside. There's almost like a marshmallow skin. But the sugar that Peeps uses, it gets rid of that. Almost more of a pure marshmallow. I like it so far. Snowman, get a pass. I had a few goals this year. I wanted to squat 315. I'm only up to 275. There was a 280. Either way, not 315. But the other week, I was lunging 185, which seemed high. You know, that's basically a one-legged squat. So I double it. Very green, for reference, this is kind of a green shirt. Did I have another goals? I think I wanted to be meaner. That's another one for next year. I think I stayed occupied with more side work, which is good. Good like a marshmallow. This one tastes the same. I do feel like I've spent more this year on food than last year. You know, you have inflation and I kind of wanted to like review a group of things together and not split them out as much, which can get expensive, but I have not finished my spreadsheet even from last year, so they might have a smile on their face, but they're not happy. It smells more like a gingerbread candle. Again, about as soft as the snowman, which is good, nice and fresh. I don't know how they got these snowmen to look so good. These guys have seen some stuff. Taste is a bit odd, kind of like my audience. And not just here. I don't know what it is about middle-aged women, but they flock to me. I don't like these as much. You know, I like normal gingerbread, but the way they're going about it. I mean, they just hide the flavors as natural and artificial flavors, so who knows how they're getting to gingerbread. You know, this year, it was another year. I do like a good candy cane. They smell exactly like a candy cane. There better be peppermint. Again, they don't say. I hope there's peppermint. Oh yeah, there's peppermint. Like you want the peppermint flavor, but don't want to accidentally stab yourself, which I did the other day with a toothbrush. I guess the most injured I've gotten this year was from that and then biting my tongue. So it could be worse. My shoulder's still attached. These are better than the gingerbread, but honestly, the plain one perfectly fine. I kind of like it more. Was there anything else I was going to talk about? Oh yeah, I have a Google Pixel. This is number 9 Pro. It had green purple lines on it because Google being Google, you know, I don't think I've had a single one that has not had a problem, and that is my 4th. So I tried to get it repaired. You know, I go to their website. They say you can take 2-hour drive this way or mail it to us for 2 weeks. Why would I want to do either of those? And then the guy messaged me. He said, oh, you can go to this repair place. It is authorized. So I entered it the other day. They did it quick enough, a few hours. But the screen they gave me, the bezels on it, way too big. I don't know where they got the screen, but it was not from Google. At least I didn't have to pay for it, which the Google guy wanted me to do. He says, oh, trade in your phone. Get Pixel 10. I don't care about the AI. Keep it away. Peeps, I guess keep watching. I went back and looked at some of my old things. Why do I have 2 napkins? Maybe these are better these days, maybe not. Do you have any suggestions for reviews? Leave them. Another year went by, no fruit. So yeah, Peeps, they're still just Peeps. Better fresh, doesn't need fancy flavors. If you like marshmallow, you're going to like it. If you don't like marshmallow, why did you buy a Peep? Let's go with an 8. Another thing, still got these bad boy. It looks exactly the same as it did on Halloween. No rotting, no fuzz, no color, no smell, but maybe it has weakened a little. I did finally finish watching Gurren Lagann. Good show. Bro! Well, you know what they say, no time like the present. What the hell? I am a bit concerned what this pumpkin is made out of. Oh, I can feel it springing, but maybe next year.